Merry Christmas. Good Wednesday morning. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt looking live outside. Here's our Gwaltney Group camera from downtown Rochester. And here's a frozen image of me because sometimes equipment around here doesn't work the way it's supposed to. But their web camera snapped this picture a while ago. It is now currently not functioning. But what else is new? Sometimes this webcam doesn't work so well. That's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, this morning looking outside, here's our Signal Hill camera. Temperature is very mild, 34 in Rochester, Austin 37, Mason City 35, close to 40 already in Decorah and Charles City. Those areas may touch 50 today, believe it or not, 50 degrees because they are snow-free and this much warm air being drawn into the area the way it is today. If you don't want that snow to melt, then you're going to warm up much more quickly. Right now, Rochester has a fair amount of snow still on the ground. We're going to do okay, though. Close to 40 is where we'll end the day. 34 right now, the current temperature feels like 29. Visibility, not a big problem. We have not had the extremely dense fog we thought we might end up with. Visibility in Winona at one point was less than half a mile. It is now 2 miles, and everybody else doing even better than that, aside from maybe La Crosse, where it's 1.25 miles. But some fog, some murkiness, peaks of sunshine still overhead as well. But for the most part, a gray day, but a very mild one for this time of the year. 29 the wind chill in Rochester, Mason City 30, Decorah 35, Rushford 28. Day planner today, there's the drizzle. We'll have some sprinkles, most of it early, around 10 o'clock, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Maybe a spot or two of mist or drizzle all the way until about 1 or 2 this afternoon. Drying out later on. Light winds, a lot of clouds, but these temperatures are hard to beat. 39 the expected high. That is 15 degrees above the seasonal average. Wind chill, not a huge problem today, but dense fog maybe at times. Dense fog advisory for about another hour or so. We're approaching 9 o'clock right now as I'm recording this. But we're doing okay so far. Visibility hasn't been terrible. There's that rain approaching Austin. Mason City's getting some rain. Also some showers around Glenville and Northwood, Manly, and up toward right now Albert Lee, and all this drifting to the northeast, approaching Dexter, and eventually Rochester within the next hour or so. That's ahead of a storm system to our south and west that's drawing all the warmth ahead of it. Of course, the melting snow also adding some moisture to the air for that fog development, without much wind to mix that out. But the weather story today, clouds and mild weather today, daytime highs 40s to maybe around 50. Drier weather later this week. Tomorrow and Friday look pretty good. We'll actually have some sun on Friday. And then the storm system over the weekend brings a chance of snow, perhaps 2 or more inches of accumulation. We'll say that much, but there's a lot of uncertainty with the placement of that system. But especially by Saturday night and the first half of Sunday, that'll be the best chance for snow accumulation out of that system. 34 right now in Rochester, Kansas City, 50 degrees already. To our northwest, slightly more seasonably chilly, 19 in Minot, North Dakota, 21 in Rapid City, South Dakota. There's that storm system. There's that drizzle, very light rain for the next 2 or 3 hours. Drying out for a time. We have a spot or two of drizzle tonight as that area of low pressure marches right to the heart of the area. Tomorrow, breezier, still cool. But still nice, though. Mid-30s, still above average for this time of the year as temperatures go, and maybe even a few glimpses at the sun. High pressure comes in for Friday, a chilly day, but a sunny one. Low and mid-30s. Temperatures in the morning may only be in the 20s or teens, so a slightly different situation there. But then over the weekend, we'll have rain and snow showers on Saturday, transitioning to all snow. That'll be by evening and Saturday night. A possibility of 4, maybe 5 inches of snow in Rochester. That's the American model version of this, the GFS. Heavier amounts northwestward. Look at the Twin Cities, St. Cloud down to Sioux Falls. That is one version. The other version, much heavier snow, but well west of us. And we would see a glancing blow of an inch or less late Saturday into early Sunday. So it remains to be seen, but a couple of inches of snow is still possible anyway. And that would be mostly late Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and maybe the first half of Sunday. 39 today in Rochester for our Christmas Day, 48 in Mason City, 51 in Decorah and Charles City, 39 in Red Wing. Some fog, some drizzle, mostly cloudy, a light southeast breeze. 39 here in Rochester, one of the warmest Christmas days in history. 32 tonight, fog and drizzle, a light southwest breeze. And then for Thursday, your Boxing Day, your day after Christmas. Feast of St. Stephen, I believe, is also another way of looking at it. But west winds on the breezy side up to 20 miles per hour, 36 the high. 7-day forecast looking at some sun on Friday. There's that rain and snow scenario that changes to all snow, maybe a few inches by Sunday morning. And the next week, cooler, drier, and sunnier, though. Monday and Tuesday as we wrap up 2019 there with some 20s, and by the time we get to 2020 next New Year's Day and the days beyond closer to 30, but still dry. It looks like it will be that way for much of next week. In the meantime, have a great day and Merry Christmas.